Alrighty, morning everyone. So we're out today and we are testing out the MMD pop prawn. So I've actually fished this once a little while ago. I'll throw up the footage. Ooh. Is this a Baz? It's a Trev. It's a big old jack. Alright, we're gonna have to boat flip him. Oh, what a jack! Holy, he crunched that. Big old floodwater jack. Alright guys, here's go. Nice healthy jack. Mid-40s. Coming that MMD pop prawn session. Yeah, that's sick as. He crunched that. I actually thought he was a Baz because of how fast he was moving and how nuts he was going. But we'll get this hook out, we'll get him in a live well, and then we'll keep fishing, eh? So as you've seen, it got a good little jack on it, but I haven't actually put it through its paces and done a formal review on it. Just sort of threw it around. I was mucking around with it in between. So today's the day we give it a run. So we've got one rigged up. We've rigged it weedless. I'm going to snag bash. I'm going to try to get another jack, maybe Trev, flathead, really anything, but let's just put it through its paces. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it stacks up against all the other prawn lures out there. So I'll throw the GoPros on. We got a outgoing tide. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to fish through till this afternoon. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what we can catch. Brought the big net today. I don't know why, but we did. But that's okay. It's neither here nor there. Got to throw a life jacket back on. Queensland rules. Oh, alrighty, so a little bit of a tidy up, shall we? The MMD pop prawn, rigged weedless. Look at this little bad boy. Blub, 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 blub. Look at that go. It's got a bit of a wobble to it, really dirty water, but you can kind of see it. We'll talk about that in a bit, but it's just because of the design. We'll set our drag, get that trolling motor sorted, shall we? Water's still very cold. Pretty much first jack fish for the season now, officially. Do I call it? I guess no one's gonna stop me from calling it, are they? Do I call it? Don't I call it? One thing I've learned is jack season is technically never open until someone catches their first jack. Now, that means technically once you've caught one, the season never ends. It's just donuts in between. That's okay. That's not relevant to anything. You'll just have to excuse me. I am getting over a bit of a cold. I'd love to call it man flu, but it hasn't been severe enough. So what we're doing is we are fishing this run out. We've got this rigged on a 3/8 weedless. This does come with hooks and stuff. Like I said, we'll go through later, but it's what I've got. It's a 3/8 weedless 5/0, and all along here I got all these little fallen trees. So all along here we got all these little fallen sticks and shrubberies and everything, and the water's quite dirty at the moment. It's still very cold. It's just that time of year, things are starting to warm up. It'll kick into gear in a few days to a week. It should be back up to normal, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm just trying to cast up here in the shallows, just trying to bring this prawn back down to it. Now I'm going for more of a fleeting prawn retrieve, so what I'm doing is giving it those little sort of rapid flicks. Let it sink. Rapid flicks. I'm watching that line to tell when I'm on the bottom. Hopefully, something in the area will come and grab it. I think they're like 12, 13 bucks for a pack. But it's going to be a lovely day. I think we got a top of 24. We've got a bit of a breeze kicking in this afternoon. It's glassy this morning. Right up in the shallows. Water's very dirty at the moment. There's been a bit of rain around lately. So rain's both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a natural occurrence, right? It changes a lot about the fish. So sometimes the rain obviously will dirty up the water to a certain degree, and that'll change their feeding habits. Some fish it makes them push right up, others it'll move to like the mouths of creeks and stuff. So really just got to figure it out on the day. Being a prawn lure, we're really just targeting anything in the estuary, you know? Anything that would be getting around. I know this is a pop prawn and I'm not fishing it in the pop style, but I don't think today's the day for top water. We will potentially go over that later, and I'll show you guys the setup and all that. But for now, we're fishing it nice and deep. So there's the other half of that tree sitting down there. You can see there's actually a fish on the back of it. That tree over there is broken out and rolled down here. But as the day goes on, the retrieve may change. We may end up slowing it down. But for now, while I'm about 3 coffees deep and fully caffeinated, we will be doing the fast retrieve. Then just watching and feeling that line. Something grabs it, we're going to know. This is my 10 to 16 pound setup. This one's got 30 pound braid and 30 pound leader. You can get away with 20 pound braid, 30 pound leader, but I tend to just pick 30 as a sort of good all-round option. It's probably just slightly heavy for this setup, but this reel also goes on my jerkbait rods at times. So I rotate reels between rods depending on what's getting serviced, so I like to sort of cover all bases, but you don't have to run 30. 20's good, 20's fine. 30 pound leaders, once again, an all-round option. Can't really go wrong with 30. Bit of bait starting to move by. We're picking up on the sounder now, which is good to see. It's always sort of important just to keep an eye on your surroundings, you know? See what's happening in the water. That's what's good about side scan, is it's going to help us see when bait's moving by and just even structure that we may have missed. Because I'm not out every weekend fishing the same place, trees fall, things move. The only thing that really stays consistent is rock bars. Everything else will move and change over the course of like a year. Like a new tree can fall down or an old tree can disappear. So that's the benefit of running side scan, is it will help you just find things that you can't see normally. Do you need it? No. The most important thing, especially when you're jack fishing, regardless of your lure, is your trolling motor. You could do, I'm going to say, 90% of it just with the trolling motor. The other 10% is the sounder. It helps you, but the trolling motor is the main thing. With Arnett, you're really going to struggle. Just been smoked here once before, that's all. We're literally in front of this tree stump. I was fishing a big prawn lure one day and I got smoked. So naturally, I just assumed this fish lives here and he has never left. Yep. There we go. There we go. Finally got a fish. Had to fish the rock bar to hook it. What is it? It's cut in water. It's going to be a good fish. Oh, oh, it's going to be a good fish. What do we have? Oh, we got a really big jack here. We got a donkey of a jack. Oh God. Oh my God. All right. He's a really good fish, eh? God. He's a good one. Oh yes. Very, very well conditioned. Look at that guy. That is a very healthy jack. Alright, in the live well, filling up. Oh God. Whew. There you go, gets it done. So we're just sitting here, we've got all this rock, like I said, this little stretch here is just full of rock. I was shying away from the trees because for the amount of trees that I had fished, we got 0 hits. So I sort of picked up, we fished a small rock bar that I don't even know if I'm going to show. I got a hit, nothing too exciting, little tap. We came over here, I fished that rock bar, got a few little hits and taps, and I went, right. That tells me the fish are more associating with rock today, or the bait is where the rocks are. So as a result, you're seeing pretty much I've just been fishing this whole place, but I've been fishing it a lot slower. Been putting more effort into it just to try and find out where these fish are. Now, I mean, it's just one jack, but the point is the water temp is about 15 degrees, right? That is the coldest fish I've ever caught. And like I said, the season is now technically open, because until you've caught that first fish, your season has not begun. So I've started mine very early compared to most people. A lot of people like 24 and above water temp, but as you just seen today, we got it to, you know, we made it happen. We've made it happen. So overall, it's a good start. I'm about 2.5 hours in. See, that's a lot of casting for, like I said, 2-3 bumps. You know, it's a lot of work to get a fish, but that is a good fish. I think he came in around that mid-40 range. Like I said, for cold water, we've still got southerlies pumping. Like the northerly run hasn't even started, and we're able to pick up a good fish, especially on this pop prawn. So that's now technically 2 sessions at 2 jacks that I have caught on it. So sorry, in the 2 sessions I have fished with it, I have caught 2 jacks. That's not bad. This is the formal review. You might actually, I probably won't have posted it up by now. The other video, you'll probably see it, but sort of irrelevant. Neither here nor there, as they would say. Just trying to see if these fish want to bite. Just some stuff sitting up in there. Don't know what they are. They're probably mullet, in all honesty. Pinged them on side scan as we were sort of rolling through here. Pretty happy with that now. He was just in this water, pretty much in this current line, which would make sense. You know, out here it's pumping in there, it's not so bad. So they probably cruise up and down just looking for a feed, especially fish that size. I doubt he was sitting on anything in particular. You tend to find the smaller fish will hold the structure, whereas the bigger ones sit that further out and they'll move up and down structure, just sort of looking for food, you know. Just trying to see if there's anything up in there. It's not really. All right, we're going to duck over here and fish these trees now, and then we'll probably got another hour or two, and then we're going to call it, eh? So we'll cut over here, we'll fish some trees some more, rotate his water, and then we'll yeah, we'll run you through everything. All right, guys, there you go. Super healthy. Basically, he's about that mid-40s. He is so cold. So we're going to tag him, swim him off, probably grab a photo. Yeah, how good's that? But we'll run through the lure in a bit. We're going to keep fishing. Like I said, we're going to let him go. He's not really loving life at the moment, so we'll send him on his way. We'll keep fishing, and then we'll run through the lure in a little bit, eh? So just spear him back. Yeah, he's swimming. It's always good. He wasn't looking too good. He had a lot of wounds and stuff. I don't know if the camera picked it up. So hopefully he makes it. Yeah, he was in the live well. He was going okay-ish. Like he was, yeah, he was okay-ish. But yeah, I just don't think he likes this 14-degree water. But we speared him back. We've done what we can. We'll see how he goes. So let's just keep fishing. Let's just see if we can pick something else up. Hey. Alright everyone, we are all done. So in the end, that's what he came on. So it's just a MMD pop prawn on, what are them? So it's a 5830. Took the twist lock off because I actually found out these are ridiculously sturdy. I couldn't even get the twist lock in. I actually reached out to Mick a while ago and asked him, what the hell are these made of? And yeah, TPE material. So it's actually cool that he actually responded. But yeah, first time I've actually had to check with someone what they're made of. But let's go through the lure. So here it is once again, rigged weedless. It's got heaps of little appendages, as you can see. Heaps and heaps of legs. decent colour, good eyes on it. The thing that really sets it apart is just the design of it. So, sorry, just boats everywhere. On the face, it's got this cup, as you can probably see there, because it's made, you know, to pop, pop, as the name implies, but I didn't do that, and that's fine. So what it did was, because it was like that, as it was swimming, it would kind of snake, which is really cool. But yeah, rigged it weedless, fished the snags. As you've seen, I've caught 2 jacks on it, and I caught a flathead another time, but don't even know if I included the flathead footage, so works really well. So there's a lot of good things about it. I like the fact he's actually taken the time to put a hook keeper spot in the back there. He's really lucky because that's a 5.0 right at the back of it. Tell you what, if he put that about 2 or 3 mil further back, I would have not been a happy boy. It means you would have had to run a 4.0. Yeah, overall, it's pretty sweet. So they're 95 mil. We had it rigged on 30-30 today. This is a 10 to 16 pound spin with a 100 series reel on it. There's a few different colors out there. They actually come with their own hooks, so you can rig it purely top water, which I didn't today. It's just not the time of year to be doing it. Like I said, it's the first jack of the season, since we're calling it seasons now, but yeah, they're actually really cool. I do recommend them. I think they will become part of my arsenal, like the sort of stuff I do throw around, just because I like supporting Australian guys, but you have the ability to do top water or subsurface like I was doing, which is cool. I'll show you what they look like on the jig head. So this is probably how most people will be rigging it. So there it is with like a 4.0 on it. See, it's just in there nicely. See, it's just sitting in there. So that's just rigged on a 4.0. Same deal, segmentation. As you can tell, segmentation up there. Heaps of legs, fairly stretchy, like, well, it didn't break. I mean, that's always a good sign. Sorry for the congestion. I've been a bit unwell lately, but yeah, overall, I'm glad it came out. Very happy with that result. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, Tide's jumped on board to be one of the sponsors of the channel. So if you want to buy any Tide gear, you just use Alex, I think it's Alex W10. I really should know. At checkout, and you'll get 10% off. So that's nicer than a jump on board. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you get out and get stuck into some jacks this coming season. But yeah, let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you fish with them. Yeah, there's a few different colours out there. The only other thing I'd like to see is more colours. You know, just a bit more. I think he's only got like 3 colours at the moment. I should know because I bought 1 of each, but that's sort of irrelevant. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.